Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing part 6, I believe. And we're going to be doing the French Bulletin Board or French board or whatever you want to call it. Now I have ordered elastic and it said it would be delivered today, but it's still not out for delivery and it does say by 10 p.m. Well, I won't be video recording at 10 p.m. So we're going to get as far as we can get on this today, and if it comes in the meantime, we'll go ahead and finish it. If not, we'll do the next one and come back to the wrapping. We'll do everything but the elastic. So anyway, what we need for this one is a bubble envelope. I had this prime envelope. Now, I am not using the page for this one. I have a thicker craft card that I'm using for my page, but I still don't think it's tough enough to have the elastic on it. So I cut a piece of chipboard and that's what I'm going to use. So it's cut the size of my page, which is 8.5 by 10.5, and then I cut this an inch smaller. So this is 7.5 by 9.5, because we want to have a 1/2 inch all the way around for glue. Okay. Here I have my my grocery bag, and I've just wrinkled it up and kind of played with it. You know, the more you do this, the softer it gets. So this is one bag. I got 2 because I don't usually get bags when I go to Aldi's. I usually just put everything in the cart and then put it in my car. But I knew this project was coming up, so I got a couple of bags, and these are thicker. I do have the packing material. In fact, I used that on something else, one of the other pages that we did. I have a lot of that's in your Amazon packing, but it's super thin, and so I thought this would be nicer because it's thicker. So I have a grocery bag. And all right, so let's get started. This is easy. You're gonna like this. So like I said, my page is 8.5 by 10.5, and I cut these 7.5 by 9.5. So I am going to use the bigger bottle. I'm hoping this will adhere pretty good. It should. Pretty much adheres to everything. Okay. And then I am just going to set that. If I can pick it up without getting glue all over me, I'm going to center that all the way around like that. I did get some glue spillage there. Well, it's going to have glue on it anyway eventually. But all right, so now I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to go ahead and flatten that back out. And try not to make any holes in it. Okay, and now I am going to glue around the outside. Oops. Really close to the edge there. And I'm just making a mess. Okay. Because we really want that to be adhered well. So I'm going to press that down, and I think I'm going to have to flip it the other way. totally slid. All right, so I'm going to have to clean my desk again, I know it, because I feel like this went all 4 sides over. And I can feel it. If you put too much glue, it doesn't want to stick right away. So maybe don't put as much as I did. And I'm just going to come around the edge here. Yeah, it's really not wanting to stick. That's really weird. Give it a minute. It's still very cold, so I'm just waiting for it to not be cold, and then I'll know it's sticking. It's funny. It's very liquidy, and then as soon as that acetate dries, then you have a you know, almost like rubber cement kind of consistency. So okay, try not to get it attached to my desk. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, shoot. Look at that big mess. Well, that's where it was attached and then it slid, so we're going to cut that off, and then I'm going to get more hand sanitizer, and I'm going to cut this right up to the edge, and well, that's easier said than done. Okay. Normally I would save that, but it's got glue all over it, so not. Trim this one off. Easier on the sides here. And the reason we want to go ahead and trim this off is so that we can see the next one. So like I said, this isn't going to be a very long video because this one is easier than yesterday. Yesterday's video, oh my word, I kept having to start and stop and start and stop. And if you don't have chipboard, you could glue maybe a couple, 3 layers of your craft card. That's what I was going to do, and then I saw this, so I thought, oh, I'll just do that. All right, let's make sure that's nicely glued down. And we may have to come back and add a little glue here or there. Okay. I think that looks really good. All right, and I've got a big section here all the way over here. So like I said, hand sanitizer is the best trick. Now what I need to do, and I know this is kind of expensive, but I love Bed Bath & Beyond's hand sanitizer. Is it Bed Bath & Beyond? Yeah, I think so. No, not Bed Bath & Beyond. Bath & Body. Is it Bath & Body? I think it's Bath & Body. They have a red wine Merlot, or no, black cherry Merlot. That's what it is. And I love the smell of that. And yeah, that would be nice to clean my desk with. The hand sanitizer I used yesterday is stink. Okay. So I think that's good. So now we're going to flip it. I'm trying to make sure this is dry because I don't want it stick. So let's glue this piece down, and I'll use a little less glue on the outside this time. Okay, and we'll center that again all the way around, and it will slip for a second because mine is plastic. If you get a bubble envelope that's manila bubble envelopes, it'll probably be easier because it won't slip. But this works, and I have it. So, you know, you could also use these. These are Amazon recycle mailers. It's almost like they have like styrofoam between the layers. But if you don't open it and you just cut it to size, it should work under there. Okay, now let's get that last piece, and I'm not going to do it upside down because, whoa, well, that's a mess. What is that? Yuck. Get that off. I forgot about the volcano issues because I've been using the other ones for so long that... All right. So let's go around the outside. This time I'm going to do little circles. And by the time I get all the way around, that top part might be tacky enough. Probably should have done it this way to begin with. And it only takes, you know, a few seconds for that acetone to dry, and this is very porous too, so the chipboard and the craft card, they're very very porous. I wish I could remember what Patricia said. It was hilarious. Something about walking in, like they've been, like it's been walking through the desert or something. Oh, I forgot to push that out. All right. We're just going to go for it. Probably could have cut this down a little more, but that's okay. Just making sure that didn't move. And just feel your way around the edge. Give it some time to connect. This is still cool. I mean, you want to make sure you use enough glue, but you know, you don't need to saturate your whole desk like I did. Okay, let's trim that down. A little bit of ooze, not nearly as much. All right. Okay. I cut all my scraps. Anything I throw in the trash, I throw away because I can make more room in that trash for that. And gonna have to de-stick my scissors now. Well, I'll tell you what, the Goo Gone is my best friend because I get glue. Oh, dropped everything all over the floor. I get glue all over everything, and I haven't tried the Goo Gone on my desk, but I know that the hand sanitizer works on the Fabri-Tac. So but as far as my scissors, you can see all the tackiness. All I do is this. It just has a barely any hole at the top, and I just rub that on there carefully. You don't want to, these are sharp scissors. This will slice you. So that just breaks it down just a tad, and then I can wipe it off. I have these towels over here. They're like gauze or something. I think they're bar towels. I don't remember. I ordered them a long time ago, and I think I got them from Walmart. They're not bar towels. They're called something else. The bar towels are more terry cloth, but I can get glue all over these and throw it in the wash and the glue comes out. So yeah, kind of nice. And I have coffee dyed them as well. Okay, that side looks pretty good. This side needs a little bit more. Probably didn't clean them last time I got glue all over them. But I've had this for years and I've barely touched the surface. I'm about a third. There we go. I got a little couple, these are scratches. Well, maybe not, that's glue. There we go. All right, good as new. And it smells like orange in here. Okay, let's double check, make sure this is good all the way around. Touch up a couple of these places. You know, I'm going to give you the other scissors because these are a little bit easier to get into these kind of places here. Okay, the place there. I might have to use a nail file on that. And I do have this where I can come along here like that. And then we are going to ink those edges, but this will take off some of those little rough areas where I didn't cut straight. Now, if you wanted to, you could sew around this. I'm not going to sew. So far haven't sewn anything in this, but there we go. That's cool. All right, we're going to ink it, and then we will punch our eyelet holes. So I'm going to do right along the edge. I will probably fast forward this because, you know, you can see what I'm doing in fast forward. Now this is going to be on the third. I'm just going to center that there, and mark the holes. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it like that. You know, I still have this. Let's just double check that this is right, because I marked the top. Let's double check, and it will be way easier to use this. So let's double checking. Yes. All right. This is way easier to use, and I can just pin that on there. It's about an 1/8 of an inch, I guess, down. Nope. This looks like this is the actual size. Yep. All right. We are going to do holes in both sides. Get my Sharpie. We are doing the ones with the lines. And that's 7. Okay, and we are going to slide this directly over and repeat. Because we're going to be putting the elastic on both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let's punch our holes. I want to mark this here really quick. Let me see if I have a piece of washi. So this is top left, so I don't forget when I'm spinning. All right, so let's see. 1. It doesn't want to come out, and then it just comes out when you. 2, 3. 4. Oh, brother. I will definitely fast forward this part. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. It's, you know, chipboard and 2 layers of grocery bag, plus I'm thinking maybe some of the glue, maybe, I don't know. Let's get our little eyelets in. Now I know I'm going to have enough. There we go. That I can use them for decorative as well as structural. Okay. I think that one is the wrong color. Oh well. Where did I stop? It's an anomaly. it's hard to tell. They are so close in color. I am not, oh goodness, I am not going to worry about the color. I like this gray for this project though, because I'm using the oxide, and the oxide has a little bit of gray, a graying to the ink, and I really like it, especially after it dries. So I think okay, there we go. So that brings us to as far as we can get until the elastic gets here. And so we're just going to put this to the side. That was super easy though, wasn't it? And basically we're just going to string the elastic around, and tie a knot. I may see if I can figure out how to tie a knot. Maybe I'll start here, and that way I can tie a knot here and here. What I was saying was, if I tie the knot here, I can hang something off, or maybe even just tie a bow in the middle. We'll see. But my battery is about to give up, and I've got to go plug in. So we'll be back. Hopefully I'll have the elastic, and we can pick this up next time when we do the next page, and I don't even know what that is. So it'll be a mystery to both of us. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.